Let's work through a quick example of how to solve a particular kind of probability problem. Here's our problem. What's the probability of drawing either a king or queen on one draw from a standard deck of cards? Remember that standard deck of cards has 52 cards. We're never going to talk about cards with jokers. So there are 13 suits and 4 cards of each suit in the deck. Well, our first step is to ask ourselves, what kind of sentence is this? Is it an or sentence? Is it an and sentence? Or are we talking about a conditional probability problem? Well, it's if we look at it, it says drawing either a king or a queen, so it's an or sentence. That's called a disjunction. Now, after we figure out that it's a disjunction, we've got another step that we have to take, and that is to ask whether this disjunction is compatible or incompatible. Remember that a compatible disjunction is one in which both events can occur. If it's incompatible, that means if one occurs, the other cannot occur. So, are they compatible or incompatible? Well, since we're only going to draw one card, we can't get both. We may get a king, we may get a queen, we may get something else, but we can't get both a king and a queen. So this disjunction is incompatible. Okay, for step 3, now that we know that we're dealing with an incompatible disjunction, we just have to ask ourselves, what's the formula to use for incompatible disjunctions? Well, with incompatible disjunctions, the probabilities just add up. So the probability of getting a king or a queen is equal to the probability of getting a king plus the probability of getting a queen. Now our final step, we just plug in the numbers. The probability of getting a king is 1 over 13. There are 4 kings divided by the 52 cards reduces to 1 over 13. Same thing for a queen. So the probability of getting a king or a queen equals the probability of a king plus the probability of a queen equals 1/13 plus 1/13 equals 2/13. End of the problem. Simple enough.